on Unacceptable News, and I am your favorite Canadian temporary foreign worker. You know why? Because I'm from New Jersey, and I'm reporting on Dougie Ford. It's that time of the year. Dougie's having a Ford Fest. Play the clip.
Ford Fest is just 3 days away. Join me on Friday, August the 16th from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Country Heritage Park, 8560 Tremaine Road in Milton. We have free hamburgers, hot dogs, halal burgers, and veggie burgers. And you can get a free t-shirt just like this and a poncho if you're one of the first 500 guests. Plus, you can enjoy live music and free carnival rides for the kids. It's fun for the entire family. For more information, visit ontariopc.ca/events/FordFest. Rain or shine, see you on August the 16th at Ford Fest in Milton.
So grab a burger, listen to Dougie talk. Maybe you'll get a t-shirt, maybe you won't. He'll tell you some lies and you'll vote for him again. And the same crap will go on in Ontario. Nothing changes, the same hamburger, the same Dougie, the same t-shirt. It's Ford Fest. Show up, listen to the bull crap, listen to Dougie. Maybe you get to shake his hand, maybe you don't. Get the t-shirt, wrap it around your head, and get the same nonsense. Welcome to Canada, people. Dougie Ford, Ford Fest. Be there.
Yes. Yes. Shh, I'm not going to answer your question. I'm talking to them first, okay? The audience first, okay? Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Press. Thank you, President. Thank you, Press. Thank you. Thank you all.
Has the U.S. beat inflation, Mr. President?
Yes. I told you we're going to have a soft landing. We're going to have a soft landing. My policies are working. Start right in that way, okay?
And Mr. President,
Anyway,
did you know your...
Thank you so much. We got to move this way, Gabe.
Mr. President, did you know your son reached out to a U.S. ambassador about Burisma?
Thank you, Press. We're going this way. Thank you so much.
In 2015, we had only 60,000 temporary foreign workers. Now, it's close to 200,000, and on top of that, you have international students who are effectively temporary foreign workers that came under the wrong stream. Our temporary foreign worker program should only be available to fill jobs that employers have proven beyond a doubt cannot be filled by Canadians. It should never be used to bring in low-wage workers from poor countries to take jobs away from or suppress the wages of Canadian workers. I challenge Canadian business to hire Canadian workers first, and I challenge the government to end the chaos in the temporary foreign worker program, bring the numbers down, and allow Canadians to get good, solid paying jobs that will give them enough money to buy an affordable home and food in safe neighborhoods. Thank you.
For the Prime Minister. Last week, steel and aluminum CEOs and opposition leader Pierre Poilievre called for the federal government to match the U.S.'s tariffs on China. Why has Canada not moved on this yet?
Well, first of all, it's a bit of a joke that Poilievre is suddenly talking about workers in the auto industry. He has said repeatedly that he wouldn't be making these investments in our auto industry. He wouldn't have invested. He'd be cutting our investments in EVs, in building an extraordinary EV supply chain in Canada, something that we've been doing as a government in partners in partnership with the Government of Ontario and others right across the country over the past 4 years in a deliberate strategy. Bring in Volkswagen, bring in Stellantis, invest in Honda, invest in the EV supply chain from mines to manufacturing and recycling. We have been there every step of the way, and the federal Conservatives continue to say they'd cut it all. They don't support it. They don't believe in investing in Canadian workers. So him to suddenly turn around and say, oh, we're worried about EVs, that's baloney. He's looking for a political angle because that's all he does. But in regards to the CEOs and the steel manufacturers and partners in the industry, I can tell you, for the past many months, we, alongside Minister Mary Ng, our Minister of Trade, have been working with stakeholders, working with community groups, working with international partners on making sure that Canada's EV advantage remains. Canadians have invested in this future, and we're going to make sure that we follow through on it. So Poilievre jumping in front of the parade or trying to is just silly. We have stood up for Canadian workers in the auto sector. We will continue to stand up for Canadian workers in the auto sector. We will continue to make sure that we're using all necessary tools to drive a greener, cleaner economy, which means great manufacturing jobs here in Canada, more opportunities for Canadians. This is a conversation that we've been having for months, and we will continue to have to make sure these investments we are making that Poilievre would cut are well protected for the future.
When people are vaccinated, they can feel safe that they are not going to get infected. I got infected about 2 weeks ago. It was my third infection, and I had been vaccinated and boosted a total of 6 times.
Sarah, I love you. Remember me?
Yes, how are you?
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
This is Unacceptable News, and I'm your favorite temporary Canadian foreign worker. From New Jersey, that is. Let's check in with the mayor of Toronto, Olivia Chow. Play the clip.
This is Gaia. We are the Toronto Levelers #1.
What is this woman doing? I thought I've seen it all. Where is Dougie Ford?
Hey, I'm Chris Pavlovsky, CEO of Rumble. We're a public company on the NASDAQ under ticker RUM. Today, I released a damning email from Dunkin' Donuts and Inspired Brands. In that email, they discriminated against half the country by saying they will not advertise on any platform with right-wing culture. So I came home and I went in my drawer and look what I found. Dunkin' Donuts. And I have the honor of taking this little tray and dunking it in the trash. I have no tolerance for Dunkin' Donuts when they're going to discriminate against half of America.
Number 1, I do not cook for my husband. I only cook for my children. My husband will be making his own breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 2, I do not help him pay any bills. So if he is short on the rent, on utilities, or anything like that, it is not my problem. I will not be helping him out. His job is to provide for his family, so I am not financially contributing to any of the bills. Number 3, I do not do his laundry. I have my own laundry and my children's laundry to do, so he could do his own. I won't help him put it away. I won't help him fold anything. That's his responsibility. Number 4, he is responsible for replacing any of his essentials like soap, shampoo, anything like that. He needs to go buy it himself. Even if I'm at the store, I will not be replacing it for him. If he needs new underwear, new socks, or anything like that, that's for him to do. I'm not going to do it for him. I'm not going to enable.
Okay, today I'm covering up all my Harley emblems until I can get them off because I'm going for a ride today. But I'm take them all off, covering them all up. Anywhere there's a Harley emblem on the bike, I'm going to cover up for now until I can debadge this thing. I got to cover couple of more items yet. I got to cover up this guy here and the 114. I got to cover up that 114 yet. We'll cover that up so I don't want to see nothing that represents Harley except for the Harley. I can't take it out on the bike.
Because when we think about the strength of our democracy, you know, I think that there's a duality to the nature of democracy. When it's intact, oh, it's so strong in terms of what it does to uphold and protect individual rights and freedoms. So strong in its nature. And it's very fragile. It will only be as strong as our willingness to fight for it.
Here, in the heart of this tranquil North American meadows, resides a most peculiar creature. Behold the prancing jackass, known scientifically as Equus canadianus asinus, or most commonly Justin Trudeau. Although arguably considered neither just nor true, this charming character revels itself in the limelight. This jackass prances around, its movements exaggerated and flamboyant, drawing the attention of nearby jackasses. With an innate flair for theatrics, the prancing jackass is not content with merely existing. Oh no, it craves an audience. Observe how it performs an elaborate dance, its hooves tapping a rhythmic beat, each step carefully calculated to captivate. Meanwhile, a group of curious and confused Canadian deer gather, watching the jackass with a mix of amusement and bewilderment. Every bray, every flick of its tail is executed with the utmost precision. This is not mere instinct, it is an art form. The prancing jackass thrives on the reactions of others, drawing energy from their attention. The jackass pauses, strikes a dramatic pose, then continues its prancing more vigorously than before. In a world where survival often depends on blending in, the prancing jackass stands out, unapologetically basking in the spotlight. For this extraordinary creature, being the center of attention is not just a preference, it is a way of life. And so, as the decade draws to a close, and most of us have been rendered homeless in the harsh negative temperatures of the Canadian tundra, the prancing jackass remains a testament to nature's boundless capacity for joy and individuality. Along with his fellow jackasses, they remain truly stars in their own rights and own, well, failures.
To all my Canadian American friends, if you like what we do on the front line, I'm asking you to give $1. Just $1. Production costs money. We do it for you. We are self-funded, and $1 goes a long way. That's less than a cup of coffee. In Canada, a cup of coffee might cost $5, so you're getting off easy. Please, just give us $1, and we'll keep the content coming your way. God bless you, and remember, stay free.